Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up,
We've got a few days before Florian makes his proclamation. But remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We can't waste any time. Indeed. Perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. But seeing bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, dead? After a debacle of that skill, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Okay, I guess. So, waiting for Forden to make a move. While waiting for Forden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for battle against Luis. Accepting requests from townsfolk may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand. You can exit the city via the Tradia Gate on San Lumiere Street.
well then.
I hear a voice. Hearing followers' echoes. Having obtained the followers' echoes ability from Gallica, you'll now be periodically hearing your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you, and if you happen to hear the voices, seek them out. Access the follower menu with the left button on the D-pad or via the main menu to select a follower and travel to meet up with them immediately. Perhaps I should discuss this with them. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
Say there.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. The name's Grimm, and today we're back playing Metaphor Refantazio. Last time we not only took down Zorba, but his reanimated human as well. And that was a feat in and of itself. And we did it all in a day, which I'm very proud of. Anyways, today on the agenda, we're finally going to be strengthening our bonds with our followers.
Where was I?
And first up on the first person we're forming a better bond with is Moore. Let me just read his book. Pass out. And there we go, we're in academia. Ah, bitch. I finally got the healer level 10.
Well, well.
You've developed a healer. It seems your assignment is complete.
Incredible.
I strengthened the healer archetype to rank 10, completing my assignment for more. Got some hero's insight and strengthened imagination. And yeah, we're still not even halfway to leveling it up. Oof. As I thought, I sensed a sudden light in my mind, illuminating what was once hidden. Thanks to the research and the strength and influence of your archetype, a flicker of memories returned to me. What kind of memory?
What kind of...
Memory is it? It occurs to me that I conducted research on archetypes in the past as well. So, for that dialogue option, you could choose any. Okay. So, in Metaphor Refantazio, you do not have to worry about getting enough points to rank up a follower. Anytime you hang out with them, their rank will go up, so don't worry about it. But if you choose the correct dialogue options, you'll obtain extra magla from them. Try to be as open and receptive as possible to your followers' feelings when communicating with them. Now, I'll still show you all the correct options. For that first one, it was any. But if you accidentally misclick or you don't choose the right one, don't worry about it. You missed like a little bit of magla. You can reload it if you want, but don't worry too much about it. Anyways, research on archetypes. It is precisely this power that can make a real utopia like my novelized vision. Yes, it is more than feasible. However, that fool of a king turned his eye from the utopia I dreamed of. The book you carry and his library's vast knowledge, all condemned by his decree. Ultimately, I was locked in these chambers, shut away in secret, and most outrageously, killed. And I've been alone ever since, except for my feline companion, Plateau, of course. I believe I would die here, never knowing who I was. It was because of that fear that I immersed myself in research. I hoped I might leave some proof that I once lived. Yet, that too came to a standstill.
In truth.
And then you appeared. You gave me an opportunity to not just research again, but to regain my life. Frankly, I hesitate to expect anything at all. If we saw no developments here, I was prepared to finally give up.
However,
But the miracle my memory returned has convinced me. This power of archetypes, it is the original magic, and it may shake the foundation of all we know. You'll want to choose, it can change the world, and I'll prove it.
I see.
I can already see we'll make a fine team. As for your part, you'll be needing a power that can oppose Louise. Let's continue our research further. Then you might reach the apex of your abilities. I can feel Moore's mild expectations and trust. And with that, we rank up to rank 2 with Moore.
Forward to continuing our research.
We get 3 abilities from him. Seeker Enlightenment reduces the magla cost of studying the Seeker lineage. Scon's skill increases skill inheritance slots for the Seeker to 2, and Moore's Magic Igniter. The Archetype tree becomes accessible from the main menu. This is the most useful thing you could have gotten from him. I was trying to get it during the dungeon, but better late than never.
How delightful.
It appears that nurturing archetypes results in a deeper bond between you and academia as well. I believe you are now at a point where we will find use in this. It's an igniter that will allow you and I, as fellow seekers, to share our consciousness even when we're apart. Thank you.
This right here.
So long as you have this, you can study archetypes from anywhere you like. However, when we have completed a research task, I will still ask that you come talk to me directly in academia. Shortcut to the archetype tree. Pressing triangle on the main menu will move you directly to the archetype tree. You can study archetypes at any time without going to academia. I do require your power in developing my research. Not to mention, I value the time I get to spend speaking with you.
Well then.
To change the world, let's examine things from a different angle. Your next research task is to study the heroic embodiment of the Gunner. If you haven't yet acquired a Gunner, perhaps you'll need to form a bond with someone more mechanically minded. I'm sure it will help you hone your virtues, along with other meaningful opportunities. Quest start. Moore's task, chapter 1, Ordeal. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Louis the Archmage. I should study the Gunner archetype. This can be completed by anyone. We get some hero fruits and more imagination from doing it.
Until next we meet.
Ah, marvelous. Already I can barely contain my fascinations. My mind races for the first time in ages. I'm counting on you. Thank you, Moore. And we got 850 magla from him. Very, very nice.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Other than that... Seeker's Research. Oh yeah, that's a task.
What would you care to know?
So, I never really talked about how you can get lectures from him. However, we basically already talked about all these, so meh. However, this is sparking up again the mystical scrolls. A magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in language I can't read. At the end of the document is a word Grimm. According to Moore, it's a person's name.
Hey.
Just to be sure, the Royal Magic is the spell that got invoked at the royal funeral, right? And this is his formula?
Yes.
That does seem to be the case. But another way, the king had a detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before he died at Louis's hands. Kind of a stupid plan that involves giving your son's murderer a chance to take the throne. I don't see the logic. Indeed, it's 785 years that Ukrainia has endured. There's only been a few instances where the king has invoked this magic. A strong desire of some sort surely spurred his decision. I believe there are still secrets to be found, a reason that this script exists, and for the name and drawing at the end. What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now consider again. I feel as if I've seen this somewhere before. Why would I feel this way? Certainly not a language used anywhere in the kingdom.
Got a moment?
Hey you!
Um,
Hey UK? Indeed. It certainly seems that there's much I cannot recall.
adieu.
Should you learn something new, I would appreciate very much if you share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you learn new truths. Got it, Moore. Don't worry about it. archetype tactics, invasion tactics. We'll read those later. Squad tactics, it's basically all the stuff I already explained. Now, one more interesting detail is this book in the back.
What's this?
What's this ominous red book? It's all chained up.
That is...
I advise you not to touch that. A variety of books from all over the world here, and many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not.
All right.
Suffice it to say, must not be read without due caution. Yeah, that's gonna be something we deal with a very, 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 very long time from now. You wish to leave this place? Let's go back to reality. I bid you farewell, and good luck. Okay, yep, everything's here. I didn't get mugged. Good. Whew, okay. So, other than that, today on the agenda, I do want to go to Hulkenberg. It seemed like she wanted to talk to us, so why not speak with her? Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. Oh, she was into Hush Honeybee. Ooh, do you have any goods for us? No. Okay. Tis you. I know there's little left to do but wait yet. That has me more restless than anything. Out of sight, have a moment to talk. Sure. Lele, have a great pleasure weigh on... Pressure weigh on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. Must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? If I were you... I'd probably get some exercise. Sound enough. And thus occupied with your excursion, your mind is cleared of distraction. And how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your techniques is self-taught, I presume? This is a fine opportunity to start on some formal training. I like that.
Alright.
In that case, we shall need some training sword. To the weapon shop with us.
Alright.
A fine balanced weapon, no? 'Tis for training only, but you never know. You never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most solid, Glick. I once trained with that blade when I'd just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was signed to the Prince of the... Oh my god, what is going on? Retinue. So I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our comrade's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were callous and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was better. You should answer. Sounds like a worthy opponent. Nothing less. Thanks to him, I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is that you? So it is you. You've returned. A dance? What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is a self-same man. And who's this pup? You can answer either or. Pup?
Nice to meet you.
Name's Alexandar. I see. You truly has changed, Hulkenberg. What do you mean? I mean, take him back. You indulge in the company of this elder brat? You, once a proud member of the knighthood? What did that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose, like attracts like, the dirt has suits a fallen knight. What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? I mean yourself?
Yes.
Oh, you were wandered as a vagrant. I earned both our shares of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What occupied you instead? I pursue a mission when that far outweighs any glory found in the order.
Whoops.
Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince and dignity, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to dinge cling to your search in his shadow. How dare... Choose your words with care. No need. I've nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you okay?
Listen,
Are you okay, Hulkenberg? 'Tis kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by choice that our promised path diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight on our priorities. Alexandar, let us fight onwards in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk on now. I agree, and I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. At rank 2, Hulkenberg provides you
I have not the luxury of regret.
Knight Enlightenment, reduces Maggle cost escalating the light lineage, and Guard Duty. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Really useful, honestly.
Pardon me.
Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around.
Very well.
We'll leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings, so take an unsparring regimen indeed to purge this distraction. Hulkenberg and I return to the others. Alright, now in the evening, before we move on to our nighttime activity, which is... He seemed promising, but Brigitta come to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. But first, let's talk about another topic of the day. Now, before we headed to the cathedral, we did discuss... What was it? Ah, yes. The Elder.
now,
And who they were as people. But let's talk about the Clemar and Roussainte, shall we? So the Clemar tribe. The Clemar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns which grows on both sides of their head. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which have essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. So basically, they're everywhere, so they think they're better than everyone. Clemars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest that this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Now, what I like about some of the tribes, they do kind of have they somewhat go against the stereotype of the feature they have. Like the Clemar, they look like goat horns, double horns, basically demonic horns, and yet they're in the highest position of government. They're seen as the best of the tribe. They're not outcasts. They're not like the Elder. Hell, I'm pretty sure other than the Rogue, most of the church people are the Clemar. They want more position of power. They seem almost holy in theirs, which is a bit ironic. And I just find that pretty interesting. And Roussainte. You can see these as the main opposition to each other. However, they're also great allies to each other. One of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdom, second only to the Clemar, long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Roussainte women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Oh, wrong button. Many Roussainte pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. Well, this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness. On the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Hulkenberg doesn't really display any of that, so think of literally the first day in game. I hit the mic, damn it. The first day in game where literally a Roussainte argue with Stroll in the office and then claiming, oh, because you're Clemar, you think you're better than me. I'll show you my strength. I'll show you that I am superior. And what I find interesting is to me, this is like sort of flipping the idea of like elves on their head. You give them elf-like ears, give them fur at the end to distinguish them, like, no, these are not elves. And they focus on like physical prowess rather than anything magical or spiritual or anything foresty, like elves typically do in stereotypical depiction of them in most fantasy media, which I just find really interesting and cool. And due to the Clemars believing they are the most prevalent, most distinguished tribe, and because they focus more on logic above anything illogical, like proving your own strength to others, these two tribes can butt heads at times. However, it doesn't mean like the tribes hate each other. Like Stroll and Hulkenberg get along swimmingly.
Amazing.
At least from what we've seen.
What is it?
So I don't know, I just find that really interesting. Some places can get pretty dangerous tonight, so watch your back. I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything. How the hell is that even possible? We got here at the same time, girl. Oh, something to say. I overheard your conversation with Fabian from out here about how you dealt with the human. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think that what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us. We should be grateful. You saved us all, protecting the city like that. Thanks. It was hard work. Especially doing it all in a day. Oh god. Honestly, I didn't even really need to grind up MP at the end. Ah well. Let's go talk to Brigitta now, shall we? Alright, so if you just make your way back near the igniter shop, she'll be standing in front of it, as usual. Hello, miss.
Just you.
Ah, so you seem unscathed. So you haven't told anyone about it? So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? I'm in.
Now then.
Alright, come in.
Now then.
This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
Huh? There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it a vicious monster?
What?
Or something? No, it is as weak and pathetic as it looks. Harmless. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter with you. Why hide it?
Why?
Why do you want to keep it if you're forced to hide it? I could tell you it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Uh-huh. Anyways, follow the rules I gave you, betray me, and you can be sure I'll make you and your friends regret it.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it whatever you want. Okay. I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitta's dog. It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Why do you know that?
Why?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded the power very much like yours. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following his footsteps. Damn.
You.
I'll be frank, Alexander. You're bad for business. But that's precisely why I'm gonna lend you my power. I'm selling nighters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. This is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit while the bleeding of dawn trodden dry.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I can sense Brigitta's faint expectation and trust towards me. So I accidentally skipped the dialogue box, oops.
Yet still they oppose me.
Basically, she was saying how she turns a profit by selling igniters, and then the ones in power binding igniters then use it against poorer or weaker people, making profit for themselves. So yeah, this ain't a great business, but she getting money. So yeah. Anyways, at rank 2, she'll just provide you merchant enlightenment. Reduces the magla cost of studying the merchant lineage. Not bad.
Farewell.
You should be going home for today. I'll give you pay. I haven't done anything, though. You exceeded expectations already. You made a dog like you. Something impossible for me. Ooh.
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting, or at least the dog will. Well, good night, ladies and gents.